Hello everybody, Ken here, welcome back to Hearthstone. Again, to some more Tavern Brawl. Great summoner competition of course, so whenever we cast a spell we get a random minion of the same cost. I've made a quick priest deck, just thrown kind of as many spells as I fancied into the deck. I did put in the Azure Drakes just because I want to see how they work out, and the lower Theb. And we still have two Northshire Clerics because they're always pretty strong. Let's give it a shot, we'll see how it goes. Might be good. There's always going to be a ton of RNG in this mode, so it's a fun time just to see what happens, win or lose, you know. Hopefully we get to see some pretty crazy stuff. And there's definitely going to be a lot of mages. Priest is a good choice as well, I think. Priest is very strong.
Anduin versus Valera.
Lots of big, expensive, high potential spells. Oof, not a great opening hand. I maybe could have passed on the Valen's Chosen.
Greetings.
Job's done.
Whatever, we can be controlly about this. No need to rush. Although lots of cheap cards here. I'm interested to see how this priest plays things.
Greetings.
Greetings. Silence. Silence. It's a pretty good name. I like that name. Like it a lot. I wonder if they're big into silence. Really love just every deck. 2 Iron Beak Owls, 2 Spell Breakers. Can't go without them. No matter what the meta's like. Uh-oh, not the coin. Oh, interesting. They're playing... I wonder if they're playing like a zoo. I wonder how a zoo deck would work. Might be interesting. Just as a concept. I kind of like the idea of playing a zoo deck. Just if you could get it out quickly enough. I don't think it would be possible. I don't think it would be possible to be quickly enough to tempo out someone that's getting basically almost double the value out of every card. Maybe not technically quite double because you don't get to pick what you want, but pretty close to double.
This guy's toast.
This guy's toast. Oh, sprint. That's a real nice one. There's some good 7-drops around. Get a War Golem or a... The Force Tank Max a 7 or is it an 8-drop? Might be an 8-drop because it's got Divine Shield. All these target dummies. Disguised toast. Hit me in the face. Ideal. That's basically exactly what I wanted. Man, I don't even know what... I've got options here. I could heal. Could Valen's Chosen. Or I could SI7 Agent. But the SI7 Agent, I don't feel is necessarily that good. I don't super love buffing a minion before you play it, but as you get a creature, that's okay. Looking for some fun times. We'll have more turns just to combo the SI7 Agent.
I'll put it
Ooh. That's nice. That's a nice sabotage. The Beastie Boys. Okay, emergency coolant. That's okay. Holy Nova's real good here. I think that's probably just the play, right? I mean, we could Shadow Word Death. I'm kind of tempted to Shadow Word Death and freeze that thing. Yeah, let's do that because so the thing is, we've still got the Holy Nova. It's unlikely that Silence is going to suddenly buff all their minions. So Holy Nova still works, but it means that maybe they'll play something else into it. It's a little bit greedier, but I think we can definitely get away with it. Whereas here, whatever we got as a 5-drop would almost certainly be traded into by the 5-4, or I guess 5-2 that would be left.
I wonder.
It's all enemies, so it does hit them as well. Got that Holy Fire next turn if we need it.
I'll never tell.
Got the heal and the Shadow Madness. Well, we don't. Heal's not going to be especially useful unless they hit something. Okay. I like the Holy Nova a lot here. It's Mind Vision first. Sap. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. What is this? Siege Engine. Whenever I gain armor, that'll come in handy. I love gaining armor. Alright, there's a real nice value Holy Nova. That's kind of what I was hoping for when I held on to it. Next turn we got Shadow Madness SI7. We could sprint. They're probably our main two options. I guess we could heal, sap, SI7. Would be a possibility.
Put this apple on your head.
Not sure how I feel about that play, but it's okay, I guess.
Shields up.
Okay. Oh, that's really interesting. So we could Shadow Madness, sap, crash them into each other. So we sap, Shadow Madness, and maybe play like a warbot, I guess. The Puddle Stomper. Oh, the Hungry Dragon, that's such a good pull.
Catch. Battle detected.
Hungry Dragon is a real nice pull. I like that a lot. Feel pretty good about where we're at. Oh, poor lonely Dr. Boom. No boom bots. Man, it's still so much mana till we get mind control. Holy Fire leaves me with not much else to do. But I think it's probably the play, even though we don't really get anything else out of it. Like, we can't do anything else with our turn. I mean, we could Holy Fire, Holy Smite, keep our minions alive, I guess. Do that. Oh, my Exner.
Battle commencing.
Yeah, the charge. Gotta love the charge. I guess I probably should have... no. I was going to say I should have Holy Smited first, but... Yeah, actually no, I should have done. I think you can deal 5 damage. Yeah, I could have killed him. I'd Holy Smited first and got the charger. Wow, the Vanish. That's a real interesting play. Okay. Still feel alright about that. What are our options here? Charging. Actually, that's quite interesting because it fills your hand up with creatures. Charge in, play the Warbot. And then, or charge combo for 2. which is 4 mana, leaves us with 5.
I wonder.
Should play a load of creatures this turn, maybe. Kind of a weird play, but
This guy's
I think it's okay.
not too quickly.
You shall not pass.
Oh, the Hungry Dragon, of course. I was wondering where the Shield Bearer came from. I forgot the Hungry Dragon would summon a random 1-cost minion. Mind Control next turn if something big comes out here. Mind Control's... oh. Mind Control wasn't good enough already, which it was pretty good. It doesn't see as much play in Constructed, but... man, what a potentially game-changing card. Yeah, when you get a Deathwing out of it, or like a Sea Giant. No, not Sea Giant. It's the one that costs... no, none of them cost. The Sea Giant costs 10 to start with. Maybe it does. I think it does. It's been too long. I can't remember. I think it does cost 10. And then 12 for the Mountain Giant. 20 for Molten. Yeah, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Oh yeah, he's got 4 health. I forgot about that.
Shields up.
See, that actually was a really nice play then. Great stuff. I love Shadow Madness. Actually, I love Mind Control as well. It Mind Controls the play here on the 7/8.
Hey, lights out.
This thing, see this, I don't think this is good value because, or maybe it was summoned by something. It was summoned by Assassinate, wasn't it? Of course it was. It's a Shaman card. I was going to say this wouldn't be good value to play. Like Overload in general is not great for this because you're getting worse cards that you're not, you know, because it only counts the upfront cost, not the Overload cost when it summons a minion. Maybe don't play.
Get behind.
Oh, these taunts, big taunts.
Too soon. Summoning portal open.
Scary. I don't know how I feel about the Rogue either, because the combo cards are generally a little bit cheaper because of the way they combo. Shadow Madness that, trade it in. Let's resurrect first.
Hurry up. Portals online.
Actually, that's kind of interesting. Got steel. This might actually, this would let us kill that. Let's just kill that, then we steal this. Or we betrayal.
I wonder.
Shields up. Red alert.
Hey, lights out.
Play this. Why not? There probably was a way to get lethal there. If I'd played that slightly better. But I'm okay with the way we played that. There we go. Boom. Well played, Silence. There's so much to think about. It's just... God. So much going on. I really enjoy this mode, but there's a lot going on. It's tough. It's confusing. We missed that one lethal. So if I'd played when I played the Holy Fire and then the Smite on the Dr. Boom, if I'd just played the Smite first, got that charger. I didn't even need the charger, I just didn't count I had lethal to the face.
I will fight.
I'd ignored Dr. Boom.
The light shall bring
It was a slight misplay. I don't want the Azure Drake now. I want the Azure Drake on like 10 mana so I can play it with a Holy Nova guarantee, like a bigger board wipe. This is okay, but like nothing to power word shield. Makes me sad.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Secret coin divine shield. That's real interesting. I like that. That's kind of terrifying, to be honest. Aggro Paladin, McBleed. Because yeah, all those cheap 1 mana secrets. Just get a load of garbage and throw it in their face. That's real strong. I wonder how Hobgoblin would work with that. There's a lot of one attack. What if they count when they're summoned? Get some of your rubbish secrets. Oh man, they're okay cards. Divine Favour's unlikely to be that useful because this guy is playing quite aggressive. McBleed is playing quite aggressive, and we're a fairly defensive kind of control-y class, so as much as you can be in this weird old mode. We can Shadow Madness next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Shadow Madness the crab, maybe. Trade it into the 2-1. Kill the 2-1. Resurrected with 1 health. Oh, they're the Avenge. Nice. Pretty nice. I've got a Houndmaster. So that's the thing. Oftentimes you'll get creatures with a battle cry that are slightly weaker than the average. And if you were picking, you just pick pretty much stuff that had stats. Like Dr. Boom is an okay 7. In fact, he's still a good 7 mana card on his own. I think that kind of testament to how good Dr. Boom is, really. Man, this thing is tough to deal with. I'll do it. I'll do it. Draw a card. Dragon Egg. Pretty nifty. Blessing of Wisdom on this thing. Should really control it, but we've got 2 taunts up. He's not going to want to attack with that. Hopefully he will anyway, because... But then, you know, what's he going to kill a 0-4 with it? Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Let me think.
I hate it's his play. He's going to keep giving me cards off it.
Strathmore will be purged. Reporting for duty.
Nice. Hello.
Why do you call?
Okay. I kind of want to play the Azure Drake because they're a little bit greedy, but I guess I don't need to do that. I can do this. Hit this. Hit this, hit this. Hit that. Okay. Hit this. Holy Nova. Sure, he's going to kill this anyway. Oh man, there you go, I ended my turn too soon. Could have had an extra 1 damage. Easy habit. So we can Holy Fire this next turn. We've also got Shadow Word Death, if that proves to be a problem. Interesting play. We're going to Consecrate, yeah. Actually that is quite scary because he's got the 7-1. I'm just trying to think what our best play is here. Yeah, keep giving us stuff. Holy Fire. That doesn't necessarily keep us alive. Shadow Word Death, I think, has to be the play. Gives us some potential. Had a few taunt minions die. There we go, there's a taunt minion. With the taunt minion there, I'm tempted to not heal. Oh, it's such a risk. It's such a risk. But like, you know, if he had the Hammer of Wrath in hand, then I'm dead, which is quite possible. If he had Consecrate in hand, I would have been dead. He just... in Blessing of Wisdom that. Interesting. Okay. Call these shiny buff minions. This guy, equality. Oh god, that's gonna kill me. In fact, that is... nope, he had lethal. No, he didn't. I don't know if he used that or not.
Move quickly.
Alright, the Holy Fire here is good. I think. Well, it is good. Because it probably keeps me alive. Seven. Man, do I resurrect or do I heal? Heal gives me 9 health. He does 9 damage. So I pretty much have to resurrect and get a taunt.
Target across.
Nope, rip in peace. That's tough.
Well played.
I probably misplayed something there. It was, wow. It's an interesting setup, kind of top to tail.
Well played.
Like the fire. Nah, not in time. Not quick enough. Gotta click faster. Boom! Give this one more shot with this deck. It's a pretty fun deck to play. Dum 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 dum.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Resurrect is not good at the start with nothing on board. Like, it's okay if you have other spells, but without them. The problem with this deck, if there is one, is that there's not a great turn, like 1 or 2 play really. There's not a lot of great ones.
Is someone injured? The light protects.
I like that. That's a good turn 2 play. Boosh. Got the Thought Steal or the Shadow Word Death. If anything too terrifying comes out. just ping my... Okay, that's risky. Real risky. It's kind of upsetting. Is he going to do it again? Another arcane missiles? Or the arcane explosion, maybe? Oh. Coin. Man, if this doesn't hit... Oh. Oh, we got lucky. It's real fortunate.
This time for sure. I fight.
That's okay. 3/3, about as good as you can really expect for 3 mana. There's a few other interesting ones in there, but Unstable Portal is a card I'm very happy to see. Frostbolt, card I'm reasonably happy to see for sure.
Jade Serpent guide you.
Oh, hello. Lore Walker Cho. Doing a Sword Pain versus Frostbolt. Probably.
Not on my
Let's just make things insane, right? It's Lore Walker Cho everyone. It's always a fun time when Lore Walker Cho's about. Especially in this mode. I'm going to leave him out there. It might not necessarily be the most practical thing. We're just going to let him do his thing and see how crazy this game can get.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Hopefully OCS Owls is down for some ridiculous game. Nope. Nope.
Bring out your dead.
My apologies.
The shadow engulfs us.
I'm kind of sad that he killed that. He did at least give us the Shadow Word Death back, but this seems like a really fun game to play with Lore Walker Cho out. Man, I would love a Frost Nova, a whatever it's called, the Big Dickle, what they call it, right? The Big Dickle. Put the 2-1 in there. Put the 1 in there. Or do we put the 3-2 in? I guess we put the 3-2 in because it's not gonna. I don't want it to trade into a minion. We kill the 5-1. This goes into a 3-2. This gets Sword Death. This gets Frostbolted. We don't light the Naru because we don't get the Light Warden out of it. Why is the Zurjek 1 oh, Wailing Soul. Of course, the Wailing Soul. Always. Hello. Hi. Interesting to see people running. I didn't run Kirin to a Mage. I didn't actually run a lot of secrets. But, so it's going to be 6 mana, so almost none of the spells will be playable. I kind of like that. Oh, we can't kill the thing though if we do that. Does it matter if we don't kill Kirin to a Mage? I mean, not really. This is probably going to be like counter spell. It's probably not going to be a mirror entity, because why would you play mirror entity in a spell thing? Oh my goodness, he played mirror entity in a spell deck. Wow. Okay, that's real interesting, because I wouldn't imagine many people will be running many minions. But I guess that means if so, that if they are, you're going to get something good quality. That's unfortunate. I figured that wouldn't be the card. I took the risk. And he had something to play as well. They had the Flame Walker. Pretty nifty. Okay. Valen's chosen. Bonk into that. A Shadow Word Death that. And maybe we lie to the Naru. I don't think. Oh hey, that's kind of fun. Bonk. No, still nothing to heal for 3. I definitely think the Light of the Nora is not worth playing, even though you get the 1 mana minion. I don't think it's worth playing at the same time. Rend Blackhand. That's a pretty nice thing to come out of Flame Strike, to be honest. Okay. Although it is a little bit scary, if I'm honest. But that's fine. Oh, the pulls. Hey, Lorca Cho. Missed you, buddy. Wonder if they'll deal with Lord Walker Cho again. Another Flame Strike here. That'd be pretty alright when we're a turn away from mind control. Pyroblast is equally scary, I think, here. Well, not here obviously, but just in general against the mage. Not quite as scary as mind control, perhaps, but it's still real scary. Hey, we got a fireball. Gotta love a fireball. See, look at that! Look how much this person doesn't like Lord Walker Cho. They really don't like Lord Walker Cho. Man, I'm kind of upset that we can't... There's no way for us to kill...
I must consider...
anything with our Shadow Madness. Azure Drake, Fireball... Light of the Naru, maybe?
Must consider.
What if I Shadow Madness this so it doesn't Cult Master anything? I think that's actually worthwhile.
That's not a valid target.
Oh, it's number 3 or less attack, of course. Okay, well, forget that. I'll give him a card. His 8 damage is a lot.
Can I help you, sir?
I almost shouldn't have killed that, maybe. Yeah, I'm debating whether I should have attacked that 0-2. Give him a card for a 0-2. Probably retrospectively not the best idea. Should have just not attacked. Oh, we got a Jeeves. Problem with Jeeves is it affects both sides. Ooh, the Mech Bear Cat. I might mind control that. I think that's good enough to mind control.
Shields up. Red alert.
Ugh. So much value from this chappy. Deathwing! Hey, Deathwing. I mean, don't be surprised to see a polymorph. Do you polymorph the Deathwing or the Mech Bear Cat? I think the Deathwing. Definitely. Mech Bear Cat's ability is quite good in this format. The spare parts, but...
None
Not that good. See, this is why Mage is so good. This just clog up the board. It's only his 2-2 and 4-2 that can attack, so he could trade the 4-2 in if he wants. Or he could like hit this, ping, kill it next turn. Which is risky.
What to do? What to do?
What are we gonna do next turn?
Time runs out on me.
Man, that's a real annoying thing to get.
I can't do that.
Oh, it's frozen, of course. We could Shadow Madness it. But then what do we... Oh, we can't Shadow Madness that as well. Well, that's kind of nice. Shadow Madness this, kill it, trade that in. Yeah, we can't do that, can we? Shadow Madness... That flipping... This is a real pain. I'm gonna kill this thing because it's such a damn pain. And Git has already given him way too many cards. I'm still upset that he killed Lord Walker Cho twice, because it could have been so crazy. Look at these fun 1-mana cards we've got.
Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse.
Hey, Millhouse Mana Storm. Sounds like the teacher from my How to Feel Boyfriend playthrough, which you should check out if you haven't already, because it's pretty great. It's a good game. It's a fun game. Man, I just want to steal this thing. Just let me steal this thing. Guess I could steal this. Like bash it in, bash it in. Alright. We're gonna have too many minions, that's the problem.
Time runs out on me.
What do you hit with the 2-2? That's sensible. Ugh. He just... Oh, he unstable portaled maybe. I don't know where that came from. It was unstable portal. Okay. Swore Death on that I think is a good safe play. I guess we Shadow Madness this, trade it in with the Shadow Priest. That's 7 mana. Let's see what we get first. Ooh. Okay, we can trade this in. Piloted Shredder is a great pull. Trade this in.
Obey.
Kill this. Heal you.
In the light's name.
Heal you, I think. Sure.
Shadow engulfs us. In the light's name.
I kind of like the stealth because it means he can run both these in, but he can't then spell it to kill it. Unless he has Arcane Explosion, for example. There's a very small chance that he has Pyroblast, but that doesn't necessarily kill me. Like, it leaves me on 1 health because he can't Pyroblast and play this.
Not on my watch.
No taunts here might win us the game. Might. The big might. He just Arcane Intellect, so could be something scary coming up. have to take a real hard think about our minions when this comes back. We've got 12, 16, 20. We've got lethal on board.
Out on me.
Obviously, he can clear some of this stuff out.
Magic detected.
I like the resurrect here. I like the mind vision first. Okay, then we want to trade something in.
Some for you.
What you want?
In the light.
Pyroblast is a great thing to pull, although it means they have a Pyroblast. I definitely want to heal up here. Donk that. Trade in here.
Obey.
Heal up. Hit you in the face. Give a friendly minion stealth until next turn. Stealthy Deathwing. Sneaky, sneaky Deathwing sneaking around. What a cool guy. We love you, Mr. Deathwing. You're so sneaky. Just imagine Deathwing, like this huge fuck off dragon just doo 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 doo. That's my stealth music, sneaking around. I think he's gonna pyroblast us, and if he pyroblasts us, that means we won, because it means he hasn't got any. Gotta imagine if he. There's no 10/10 charges. There's nothing that would. There's no 9 mana really mage things either. I don't think. But you couldn't pull off like Gromash.
You win this.
Yeah, Deathwing. Woo! That was a good time. Thanks, OCS Owls. You were all right. There we go. That's the Tavern Brawl. I'm very tempted to play this deck again, but I kind of want to try something else for the third video. I think this is a really good deck. I think if you have the cards. What might I put in? Let's help pop into edit and there's a couple of cards I don't have that maybe I would put in. You could put in. I don't think Mass Dispel is that good. I don't think Mind Games is likely to be very good. But you could certainly put a Cabal Shadow Priest in because there's going to be a lot of small minions. You could put maybe one in if you wanted. Light Bomb is a good card. I'd run maybe one of those. Shadow Form is potentially okay. I don't think Circular Healing is worth it because the 0 mana minions are not really good enough to warrant in this format. That's pretty much all I changed. You can pull the Azure Drakes out if you like. I think they're pretty good, but they're not they're not necessary. Loetheb is up and down. The problem with Loetheb is you don't want to play him. You want to play him early. You want to play him like on turn 4, 5, 6, when it's going to make all their spells basically unplayable. If you play it on turn, and they're going to have a handful of spells. You know, if you play this on turn 5, suddenly all their spells cost 6 or more on their turn 5. They might not be able to do anything that turn, and it's a real good tempo swing. You play it in the late game, the risk is they get like a rubbish like 1 to 4 mana spell, or like even like say they get a fireball, wham, fireball you for 9 mana. Here's Ysera. Here's Gromash. Here's even just like trying to think what other big 9 mana buckos there are. It's a pretty fun 9 manas. Like imagine like a Mechgineer or Malagos. Man, imagine Malagos. They fireball you and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, this did 11 damage, and I've now got Malagos for the future, who in this format is probably pretty ruinous. So you do have to be careful with Loetheb. That said, this is a real fun Tavern Brawl. I'm kind of glad they brought it back. It's quite soon to bring it back. But hey, you've got to have a repeat from time to time. And I said, like, I'll always take occasional repeats of the good brawls, as long as A, you still get a card pack, which we did, and B, as long as it means it gives them time to work on some really more cool individual brawls like they did with Ragnar's Nefarian. That's going to do it. That's Hearthstone. That's the Tavern Brawl for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I might do one more. But if you've enjoyed it, be sure to pop that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more Hearthstone. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what crazy plays you've seen. Tell me if I misplayed horribly, because I know I did a couple of times there. So feel free to have a go at me for that. I've been Ken. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Cheers!